All right, guys. New video, new day, new me. Just wanted to quickly do something for you guys that I don't normally do. I know I normally don't talk about what the worst Smash players I've ever come across is. You know, it's normally about the good players that I come across. So I figured today we switch it up a little bit different. And I'm going to talk to you guys about and show you the worst 2 Smash players I've ever in my entire life come across. And if you guys come across people like this in Smash Bros, I recommend that you just quit or destroy them and teabag them and embarrass the crap out of them. Either choice is up to you, completely your call. Now, I will say that they are the most annoying type of players that I've ever come across, but there typically are 2 different types of players that you will come across that are so freaking annoying that you just want to rip your freaking eyeballs out and cut your thumbs off so you can't play the game anymore. But you know, hopefully you are not going to do that, and you're going to just instead whoop their ass and hand them the L that they deserve, because they're complete scrubs and complete trash of the game and should not even own a Nintendo Switch or the game, to be honest with you. So the first player we got here, I'm going to go ahead and show you what his actual name is. At first I was like, I'm not going to show it. No, I'm going to show his actual name. This guy's name, this guy's name is Van Loads. Van Loads, if you're watching this, you're a fucking scrub and you need to get good at the game. No lie, I'm not even joking. This dude is so trash. Like, bro, if you're seeing this, get good at the game before you jump on quick play, and don't try to fight people. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know how to play the game and you only know how to do the most annoying shit that you could ever possibly do in a match. And you guys are gonna see why. Here we go. I'm going to just quickly give you a little bit of narration. Let's switch over to the bigger screen so you can see. Look at this guy. Watch. He's going to just start doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Ridiculous. Look at that. Can we get a counter for how many times this man did that? That is absolutely insane that he even thought it was okay to do this move that many times. Look at this. He's still getting fucked up, but it's just like, bro, are you serious? I'm starting teabagging him. I'm already starting to get annoyed because I'm like, yo, what? Are you serious, bro? This is all you're going to do over and over and over? This is why he had to be punished. He had to be punished. I refuse to lose to somebody as much as a trash scrub at the game as he is. Like, I was not taking no for an answer with this shit. I was not accepting defeat. Like, you're not going to beat me with those trash ass tactics, man. Like, I would not accept that. And you shouldn't accept it either. If you ever come across somebody like this freaking scrub, don't ever accept defeat towards them. You just whoop their ass, and if they start beating you, I don't know what to tell you. You might need to work a little bit harder at the game, because if a strategy that weak can beat you, look at this guy. Just fucking fucked up. He still thinks he's still trying that same tactic over and over and over again. And I'm like so fed up with it that I'm just like, I keep teabagging him. He's got to feel the wrath, man. I can't let this dude just keep doing the same thing over and over and think he's gonna get away with it. So believe it or not, the entire match continued in this fashion right here, in the same manner. I mean, at least he switched up a couple of them, but it's always the same thing. Move a little bit towards me, jump, look at him, get killed, get teabagged. Look at him, that's crazy. But he'll move towards me, jump in the air, then do the same, some sort of air attack over and over and over and over again. Some sort of forward air, back air, or up air, over and over and over and over and over, or neutral air, just over and over again. Like, you can't be serious. That's really, if that's how he's winning all his matches online, I feel bad for all the people that he's fighting, because they must really be trash. But he is especially trash. Look at him trying to get away from me. He's like, dang, I don't know what to do against somebody that actually knows how to play the game. This has just been working on all the trash players I've been fighting against thus far. Who would have thought that I would have actually came across somebody that actually knows how to play the game, unlike myself. Look, some more forward airs or neutral airs, nairs. I'm not sure which one it is, but I know I'm a better Ike player than he is. There's no way that I could never be that trash. Like, just do that over and over again? No, I won't. I would never in my life waste my time with a character doing some shit like that over and over again. So I start doing this. This is a way of me tormenting him. I'm like, yeah, you like fucking around? Look at this guy. He doesn't know what to do. I'm sure he hates the pain. I know. He's probably in so much pain internally right now. Like, he's like, damn, my own tactic was actually my defeat, and I got teabagged the whole entire time that I freaking was fighting this guy. I hope he felt that pain for real. I seriously do. Like, if it's something I can't stand in this world, it's people to do the same shit over and over and over and over again and expect to get different results. You can't do the same thing and expect to get different results. And these are players that I like to call fucking bots. They don't even think. They just play the game. They just do a sequence of moves that they have not. They don't even plan or coordinate. They've just gotten so used to doing this certain sequence over and over and over again that they're not even thinking. They're just doing it in hopes that they hit you, you know, and that to me is the worst type of player, that they don't evolve, they don't learn, they don't get any better at the game. They just do the same thing over and over and hope that they come across someone that it works for. And, you know, for me, I personally like to evolve with my opponent. I like to switch up my playstyle depending on how my opponent is fighting or how they are, or something that I might notice that they're doing a little bit too much. I'll exploit it. And I think that that's like, and this is typically what I do like off stream when I'm really like able to focus and I'm not having to entertain or having to, you know, chat. So there was this guy, for instance, this dude, he was actually pretty good. I'm gonna give my props out to him because he wasn't like a horrible player or anything like that. He was actually decent at the game, but what ended up happening was I fought him a couple times and I started to notice a pattern with him, and I was just like, I was like, I'm sure that I can inflict some pain on this guy if I keep fighting him. You know, eventually he was beating me at first. I believe this is the one. Is this it? Let me see. I'm not sure if that's it. It's about a minute long. Not the Pikachu. I think it actually might have been this one. Whatever, I'll get to that one later, but for now I'm going to show you guys the next most annoying player that I've ever come across in my life. So like I said, you got people that just do the same move over and over and over again, and then you have people that do a certain sequence of moves over and over and over again, or run away or something. So this guy, if you're watching this and you know who you are, bro, like literally get good at the game. That's all I gotta say. Take the criticism I'm giving you, run with it, and get better at the game. The dude just runs away the whole entire match, and I'm like literally so fed up. I'm like at the end of the match, I started feeling like I might as well just kill myself because I'm so tired of fighting this guy and chasing him down and wasting all my time in this one match against this dude when I'm trying to get more GSP or whatever, or trying to just get to the next match because this dude is annoying to fight, that I might as well just kill myself. That's how I felt. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to stick it out. I'm going to bust this dude's ass. And I mean, I noticed already immediately off the gate that this dude was like just running away, doing the same moves over and over. And I know that Olimar is a character that can be semi-ranged somewhat, but I got to say it is quite annoying when you're fighting against somebody and they just want to run away from you, hide on the edge, wait for you to come near them, and then do the same sequence of moves over and over and over again. And this guy is like another person that I'm about to show you afterwards. I know it was only supposed to be 2 people, but we got 3, so I'm going to show you this Pikachu that I fought against after this, and I'm sure you can already kind of imagine what type of like freaking moves this Pikachu was doing or whatever. So this Olimar is doing the same thing, and you know, the thing that I like to do is I like to fight fire with fire. If I see somebody spamming something over and over and over again, I'll spam it over and over and over again back, or spam something over and over again back in return, to make them feel the same pain or annoyance and not fun of fighting. Like they're only having fun because they're spamming it over and over again, but you're doing something else and they're like, oh snap, I'm getting different results because this guy keeps on like doing a different move but falling into my traps or falling into my whatever, you know. So this guy runs into my kick, gets killed. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, man, I should really teabag this dude, but I'm like, maybe he'll learn while we're fighting. He's gonna change his playstyle. Wrong. This dude does not change his playstyle. He doesn't do anything with the same thing. Keep running away and launching his Pikmin at me over and over and over again. And at the end, it became very apparent that he's obviously running from me. And he thought that he was gonna just keep chipping away at my health by doing this same annoying strategy over and over. And I'm just like, bro, let's at least continue the fight and like not, you know, just keep stalling and running the clock down. Like let's at least get some action going here. Like not just running away from each other, doing the same freaking moves. And that's exactly what the dude did. You see what I'm saying? He's doing it. Look at him running away. Wait till I get near him, launch a Pikmin at me, hit me or something, maybe grab me or something. It's just like he's waiting for me to make all the approaches, and he runs into that again, doesn't die. I gotta tell you, that made me so mad because I was like, he ran into it because his Pikmin kind of held off my attack a little bit, and I'm like, why didn't he get served with the L that he deserved? And it made me so ticked off at this moment. And I'm like, yo, now he's just gonna chip away at my health and try to make a lucky kill. And that's exactly what he's going to do. Obviously, I mean, anybody in this predicament probably would have tried to do the same thing, or they would try to overwhelm you with skill and combos and then finally just body you, which is probably what I would have attempted to do instead of trying to chip away and like all that. And yeah, look, I thought I was going to die right there, and I was about to be so pissed off, but then I just kept on like letting him try to come after me, and I'm like, all right, there is going to be a moment where he makes a mistake, and once that one moment that he slips and makes that mistake is going to be when I body the shit out of him, send him flying, and never fight against him again. And I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I want to block people like this, but for the sake of like keeping my time spent in the game, like all action and all fun and all fighting, I don't want to exit out to the home menu to do anything. I just want to just continue fighting, and that's why it pisses me off when I get in fights like this where I'm stuck fighting someone that's so freaking annoying or so just have the worst like skill at the game. So it ends with me freaking spiking the crap at him because he made the same mistake. I noticed he kept jumping off the ledge, or when he flies off the ledge, he would kind of hop back up a little bit over to like a certain distance away from the ledge. He'd hop back up, or he'd start trying to come up from the bottom, and I just watched until I saw him make one of those moves, and then I reacted based on that, and of course delivered the spike that this man deserved to be served with. I mean, players that are not dynamic and that are static, I don't understand. It just makes me so angry that you fight against people like that. Like, how can you, why are you in the competitive side of the online mode if you're not actually trying to get better at the game? You're just sitting there trying to waste other people's time, trying to annoy people and all that, you know what I mean? And that really just ticks me off, that people have like the audacity or the time to spend doing that. So let's go back over to this this Pikachu I was telling you guys about. This Pikachu, when I talked about strategies, it didn't seem as apparent when it came to the Olimar, but you're gonna see what I'm talking about with this Pikachu, and I guarantee it. And if you don't see what I'm talking about with this Pikachu, then I mean, you might need to get your eyes checked, because it is very apparent that this Pikachu is just repeating the same crap over and over and over again and not even thinking. And this obviously is going to be the reason why the Pikachu loses. This is just about the same reason why almost everyone loses that plays Smash Bros. Honestly, their opponent is able to outthink their strategy, or their opponent is more dynamic than them and is able to learn their move set, or learn they become too predictable. And that's what I mean when I said static. Now dynamic, I'm meaning like you're changing up so much that your opponent is not able to keep up with your thought process when you're switching up your moves, attacks, or some things you might do. You might fake out the opponent and make them they're trying to read you, and you fake them out with one of their moves. So this Pikachu right here, he wasn't as bad, but at near like the middle of the match, like probably about right here is when it starts, he starts to become so repetitive. You start to notice he jumps in the air, shoots a projectile, runs and attacks, or jumps in the air, shoots a projectile, waits for me to approach him, and hits his smash attack. And that to me is just so freaking annoying. I'm just like, are you serious? This is how you're gonna waste my time with this? Like, at least try something different. I know that's not the only thing that you can do as a Pikachu, and obviously, you know, he gets punished severely right there, not for repeating the same moveset or whatever, but for just, you know, just being a freaking scrub. That's all I gotta say. Like, just being a scrub, like, is that simply put. So this Pikachu is getting, hold on, what the freak, who the heck is this? Okay, all right, not responding to that right now. This Pikachu is starting to do it again. Look, here he goes, jump in the air, shoot a projectile, and then shoot a smash attack my way. Jump in the air, projectile, look at him. He's so much in the mind state of a fucking bot that he's doing it in the wrong direction. He doesn't even realize he's not even pointing towards me. When he's trying to hit me with the projectiles, he's launching it the other way, and that to me is the saddest part. That's like when people are so used to doing the same thing with Link over and over and over again that they throw the boomerang their boomerang out, and then they try to throw it again when they don't even have it. It's already out. It's like, bro, you're such a bot that you didn't even fucking realize that your boomerang was not even in your character's inventory or possession anymore, and that you couldn't use it. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're so used to just doing it that for the sake of just pressing the button, they're just gonna do it. And it's crazy. Like, they don't even think at all. So here he comes, gets fucking spiked again. I love punishing people. I don't even go for the spike until it's like the last kill. I try not to, at least, because if you show them too much of, if you do something too much and too many times over, they're able to read you. Now, if they think you're not a player, it's the type of player to go after spikes or to go after any type of risky movements or whatever, you don't make that apparent until the end, which is what I like to do, like mainly, especially when I'm off stream, because I'm on stream. Everybody that I'm fighting has already been watching me for 20-30 minutes to an hour, and they already pretty much are seeing the way that I'm playing. So that's why I play with random characters most of the time, because I try to stop myself from being able to be read too much. People will sit and watch you play with a certain character and then know that you're more likely to do this move because you do it a lot, or you wait till the end to do it. So when I'm online, when I'm online, I'm off stream and I'm fighting against a player who doesn't know my play style, or a player that I'm fighting for the second time, I save certain things, like certain tactics or certain strategies, until the end of the match, when it's that last life, when you can really trick them and really take the win. Because doing a spike in the middle of a match or at the beginning of a match isn't going to serve you any purpose. It's going to make that person be more aware and more cautious of the spike that could be coming, or of a certain move that you might do to try to finish them with later on. So I try to save my finisher moves for like the last life, or possibly sometimes the second life. It just depends. Like if I'm down to my last life and they have 2 lives, then I'll do that. So yeah, I just want to preach to you guys real quick and let you know, do not play predictable. You want to get better at the game. You want to improve at the game. You want to whoop ass at the game. This is not a guide. This is just my personal advice to you. Don't be like these scrubs that I've shown you today. Do not get in the habit of doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Yes, combos are cool and combos do work sometimes, but do not try to do the same thing over and over and over and over again. Mix it up. Change it up. If you play reactive instead of playing like like very aggressive and mindless, then 9 times out of 10 you're more likely to win the match. And that's the truth. And I mean, it took me a minute to find the words to say it, but I knew exactly what I was trying to tell you guys. You need to play reactive to your opponent, so that way you're forming a strategy around how the other player is fighting, instead of forming a strategy that's based around just trying to overwhelm them and whoop their ass and just attack and get lucky with hits. Don't try to get lucky with hits, because then a lot of times that leaves you vulnerable and leaves you wide open. So if you play more reactive and you play based on how they're playing and what openings you can see, you're more than likely to win 9 times out of 10. And that's what I'm saying. Like, most players you will be able to best if you play in that way, and keep that in mind when you're playing them. Watch how they play, but don't run away either. Don't seem like a coward, because if you're making someone have to chase you down, it just makes the person that's chasing you down lose interest in fighting you, and it just frustrates your opponent. It makes them not have a good time fighting in the game. So to me, it's like, how can you play the game, showcase your skills and talents at the game, without getting the other player upset or annoyed, or just seeming like a cheap ass, you know what I mean? Or seeming like somebody that's super spammy or just trash at the game. Because anybody can do the same thing over and over and over again, but can you string that into a bunch of different other attacks and combos and ultimately take the win? And that's what'll make somebody respect you as a player. To me, I would rather be respected as a good player than to say that I've won against many players and just be spammy doing the same fucking moves over and over and over again. And I know I'm not the only one that thinks like that. You know, there's a lot of people out there who think like that. And I gotta say that I'd rather be respected as a good player than fighting people and be trash and be doing the same shit over and over and over again. So I think I have one more replay for you guys. Give me 1 second. Let me check and make sure which one it is. I think it is this one. Is it this one? Yeah, I think it's this one. Okay, this is just a replay that I'm proud of. It just I don't know. I so happen to this is what I'm talking about when I say stringing your attacks together. This is how you should be trying to string your attacks together. Be reactive to your player, to your opponent. Don't just do the same moves over and over and over again. See how they're moving, see this is somebody I'd already fought like 2 times. You know what I'm saying? And literally took all 3 of his lives within 1 minute because I had seen his strategies over and over again and knew what he was capable of and what he wasn't capable of. I got so used to seeing him like air dodge back onto the map over and over and over again after I would hit him or combo him, that I was like, okay, I can just literally just fuck this dude up because he's gonna air dodge back over and I'm gonna hit him with this powered falcon kick. By the way, we came up with that name for Mii's attack, but that's not the official name of the attack. But you get what I'm saying. I was actually very proud of this match because this was like a perfect example of what I wanted to show you guys when we come on this in this video and talk about players that are trash that end up getting punished because they're so used to doing the same thing over and over again. And this guy, obviously, like I'm telling you, he was doing the same thing over and over and over again, but he was a really good sport, and he ended up coming to the channel and subscribing. So welcome to the channel, by the way. But I just want to say, like, hopefully you do learn from this video as well that this is the reason why I beat you. See, he killed himself right there because he was so used to doing the same moves over and over and over again that it bit him in the ass. When I kicked him, then he flew off the map, he accidentally hit that move because he was already so used to spamming it over and over and over again. Instead of waiting for an opening or looking to where he could see a chance to fight me or make an advance towards me, instead of doing that, he ended up killing himself and going off the map. And that's just a prime example right there of what I'm talking about when I tell you guys, be reactive when you fight people, be dynamic, don't be static, and you will win 9 times out of 10. The reason why he was getting fucked up is because I hit him with some fast-paced attacks stringed together that was reactive to his position and reactive to moves that I knew he would do, or certain things I knew that he would do, and then ultimately it led me to being able to 3-stock him or JV3 him or whatever it's called. I don't remember what it's called. Y'all are teaching me the terminology and stuff, but I 3-stocked them. That's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it 3-stocked them. I 3-stocked the man. And that's a prime example right there of what happens when you're able to be read because you do something over and over and over again. You might be able to get off on your opponent once with that, but in a tournament setting or in an actual fight, like where the player is playing skillfully, they're gonna read you and they're gonna advance and grow based off of your play style, and then ultimately come up with a way to trump you or to whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, if you're doing the same thing over and over and you're not even thinking, you're being a fucking bot, a damn AI, a damn robot, you're gonna get bodied. That's just how it works. So I hope you understand, hope you guys get that, and ultimately hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the thumbs up button. Let's try to get to 15 likes on this video. Very small goal, and I think that it's good to start low. Maybe if we get to 15, we might try to set another goal for the next video to be like 20, something like that. I mean, I know we will get to 15, but I'm just saying, let's set the goal. Let's set the goal for 20 likes. Set the goal for 20 likes. Leave a comment down below. Let me know which one of these players that I showed you did you think was the biggest scrub, and also why. Leave a comment down below and tell me that. And also I want you to leave a comment down below and tell me, do you enjoy these types of videos, or would you like to see more like these in the future? And thank you for tuning in. Stay sharp, Shinobis. Stay healthy, stay happy. Peace out. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. Deuces.